Okay, so today I'll be talking about all the mistakes that I made during my NEET preparations, and I genuinely believe that this video is gonna to be one of the best videos that I have ever made. Also, I'll talking about I'll not make these mistakes in any other exam preparations, and I'll also be talking about the solution of these mistakes, that how to avoid these mistakes. Okay, so the first mistake I made during my NEET preparation was studying like an idiot. So what I used to do was in my coaching, there used to be a minor test every 2 weeks. I didn't used to study for 10 days, and then in the last 3 or 4 days I used to sit down and just start mugging up all the details. I didn't have like a regular study routine कि रोज 1-2 घंटे पढ़ रहे हैं. I didn't use that. What I used to do was कि अभी एग्ज़ाम में 14 दिन है. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल अभी तो 14 दिन है, तो इन्जॉय करना है. आई यूज़ टू रिलैक्स. मैं कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ती थी. आई डिडंट यूज़ टू स्टडी एनी थिंग. एग्ज़ाम से 3-4 दिन पहले आई यूज़ टू गेट दिस पैनिकली कि अब तो पढ़ना पड़ेगा. दैट वॉज माई लाइक स्टडी रूटीन. कि एग्ज़ाम से 4 दिन पहले आई हैव टू डू ऑल नाइटर्स एंड दैट्स इट. कि कोई रेगुलर पढ़ाई नहीं, कुछ नहीं, कोई रूटीन नहीं था. ऑल्सो आई टेल यू हाउ आई यूज टू स्टडी. लाइक सपोज देर इज एन एग्ज़ाम इन लाइक 2 to 3 days. So what I used to was I didn't used to block out any time. I didn't know about Pomodoro technique or anything. What I used to do was okay, let's suppose I have to study chemistry. So what I used to do was I would study for 30 minutes. Then I would go on my phone, watch a YouTube video for like another 30 to 40 minutes. Then come back and then start studying again. Study for like another 30 to 40 minutes. And I used to do things for like 4 to 5 hours. And I'll tell you why this is like completely crazy to me when I think about this right now. Like first had to understand these things. Like first 15 to 20 minutes of your study session are the hardest, because that's where you build the momentum. That's where you have to think or force yourself to sit down and study. And what I used to do was like study for 30 minutes and then randomly take a break. And I'm just breaking all the momentum that are built while studying. Then I take a break and then I came back, and then I'm basically at the same spot. Like I have made almost no progress, and then I'm starting again because I don't have any momentum. So I have to build the momentum again, and probably that's the reason I used to hate studies. Essentially, I was just stabbing myself in the foot. Okay, second thing is sleep schedule. I had like the CPA sleep schedule possible. I look always tired like the hell. I'll tell you how I used to manage my sleep schedule. Basically, there was no schedule. So, what I used to do was I used to sleep at around 3 to 4 hours and then wake up at 6 a.m. Because for some reasons I thought it was being productive. And when I used to come back from my class, I used to have like a 15-minute nap for some reasons, because I have that was supposed to replace my 8 hours sleep. And it made me feel productive, but at the end it just made me completely destroyed my long term memory. Like I couldn't remember facts, I couldn't remember like anything, I couldn't remember what I had like yesterday for lunch. That's how bad my sleeping routine. And sleep, it just doesn't affect your long term memory, it also affects your attention span. So what used to happen was, suppose I'm giving some test, because I was sleep deprived, I could completely like interpret what this question is saying.